Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, and 4 crazy rescue dogs and a rescue cat who likes to craft in her spare time. Forget the chaos. We had Thanksgiving on Thursday, and it has been a little bit crazy ever since. And I'm waiting on my friend to come over so that we can go take 2 of my dogs to go get their nails trimmed. So, even more excitement. And then I've got to take the boy to work, and I've got work to do. So yeah, but last week was crazy. I was in 7 courts in 3 days. We had some great outcomes. One was a little frustrating. The judge was in a mood that Wednesday. Whatever, they're entitled, I guess. We all have our moods. So we'll be back on that issue. But overall, pretty good. Ended up needing a new webcam at the last minute. It's my old webcam. Literally broke off in my laptop. But I got it out. I didn't have to go I performed a little surgery, and now we're back up and running. So I updated on Survivor on Thursday. Dancing with the Stars is over. Tragic. I'm sorry. My prediction was a little off. Chandler didn't win. She came in third. I was shocked, I tell you. So Danny, our Bachelor, our player from Bachelor, won. Alona came in second. I'm a little disappointed, but she was phenomenal. And honestly, she rocked the entire season. It was so fun to watch her. We are playing Survivor. We're getting down to the end of Survivor. What game am I going to play next? I don't even know. I finally sat down and watched Iron Man and Iron Man 2, and now I'm hooked. I want to watch all of the all of the Marvel movies. I haven't watched any of them. And a friend of mine talked me into starting to watch those. So that's exciting. I did a little shopping. Not much. The kids don't, usually if the kids need something during the year, I just get it for them. We don't wait for a big holiday, but so yeah. But I have 2 finishes. I officially hit my 24 finishes in 24. Hang on one second. I officially hit 24 and 24. And I have something else to talk to you guys about. But let's talk about stitching first. So I have been super focused on getting Kay and Dennis done. Ironically, I took Kay out shopping yesterday for she needed a new winter coat. And then we went to Joann's, and she actually picked the backing to her pillow without realizing that that's what she was picking. And we picked this. It is, it's so soft that I may need to make myself a little throw pillow out of it. It's so soft. If I was having a baby or a grandbaby anytime soon, I would go and back a baby blanket with it, because it's like butter. And it's just this really pretty creamy color. So I think I'm gonna, it sheds though right now. Woo! Yep, it's shedding. So hopefully this week I'll be able to pull my laptop out. I'm gonna pull my laptop out and I'm gonna sew a pillow. I'm gonna pull my sewing machine out and do some sewing. I also picked up a beautiful sea glassy dusty blue fabric to I haven't decided if I'm gonna make myself loungy type pants. I bought 2.5 yards, so I could always just make a shirt. I could make lounge pants. Thankfully I'm short, so that works. Or I may just make a dress. I don't know yet. We'll see. So yeah. So let's start off with some stitching. I surprisingly don't have any haul for me, which is fine. I don't need, besides the pillow fabric. I've been debating how I'm going to approach next year. But let's talk about what I showed. So thankfully, we worked on the pickle sampler, and I got all of this done. And I realized I missed a couple stitches out of my pickle slices here, so I'll add those back in. I think I'm going to, and I started on the house that's on the pattern. This is Owl Forest Harvest Season Cucumbers. Okay, so I started on this house, but what I think I'm going to do, just so that that's on the second page, so what I may come in and do is do these cucumber slices here, which means that I can add in the little white there. I'll just bleed over. And then if I do most of this motif here and a little bit of this, I'll be done with the page. And so that's what I may do. But then again, I may just go ahead and finish that house or work on the house. I've got a lot to do for the house. I did start on the roof though. So I am stitching this for my friend Jasmine. And it's on Over the Moon Belfast 32 count from Color and Cotton. It's really nice fabric, and I love it. And I'll have like I'll have a good chunk. I'll have some nice pieces like leftovers for like an ornament or two, which is always good. So we'll keep plugging away on that. At the rate I'm stitching and finishing things, might see that finish this year. Probably not. Okay, so then last night while watching Iron Man, this was one I had hoped to get finished this year. It's not going to be, but we did make we made some good progress, and I got that center tree done. This is a Modern Folk Embroideries Fruit of Plenty style from 2021. Don't judge. Don't judge. So I got that tree done, and you can see I ended up going in and doing the little zigzags with green and red, so it looks like a Christmas tree. So super love that. What I think I'm going to do next is come over here and do the flowers that come off of here. And then to me it looks like a big snowflake that goes in this square, and just keep pushing down. At first I thought I'd just go in and do the rest of the outlines, but I think I'm gonna just work my way across. So the rest of my stitching is 2 finishes. I know, it's super exciting. So I'll show you the smaller one first. The other night I ended up finishing Bougie Cat. Bougie Cat is actually called the White Cat from Bent Creek. The only thing left I have to do is get the 4 little buttons to stick in the flowers. We changed his coloring so that he would look a little bit more like my daughter's cat, Houdini. I probably would have done his ears a little differently. Actually, I would have, but I'm not ripping out stitches or anything like that. So, I think I'm just going to get a little frame for it so that she can hang it on her wall. I don't know. We all know I don't do finishing, so. But here's the big one that I finished. I finished all 41,356 stitches. Hang on one second, let me finish, let me get the, okay. It's done. So I finished my second full coverage piece this year. The first was Rosie. Dennis and Kay are the second.
Six.
So I need to get that washed up and then turned into the pillow for her. So I'm super excited. Okay, so I've been giving some thoughts about plans next year. I know we've talked about Whip Go and how I'm going to handle Whip Go, and that is still how I'm planning on doing it. I'm going to do, my goal is to do 25 and 25. Similar to 24 and 24. I'm going to aim for 25 and 25. I am still focusing on finishing whips rather than exponentially growing that list. When I do whip go, if I put your name in a square and it's your month, you get to pick whatever project. It can be do the dishes, it can be paint the wall, it can be whatever it is. It doesn't have to just be a cross stitch whip. I am going to I should be able to finish whip go my board this year. I have some stitches to do on William Stocking and then on Monopoly, so those are happening. So hang on, the boy child is here standing over me. So on New Year's Eve, for the last couple years now that they've done it, I've been doing 12 by 12. The first year I did a mix of whips and new starts. Last year I did ornaments. This year I'm going to do it a little different. So I have my list and I put it on my Instagram, so if you you may have already seen this. What I'm going to do is, my goal is to do 144 stitches each hour. 144 is 12 by 12. 12 times 12 is 144. And I broke each hour down into a color. So from 12 to noon, I'll stitch 144 black stitches on any project. I can start something new, I can work on a whip, whatever. So I have my little list, and I've done, and you can do your own colors, like whatever. At first I was like, well, I'll pull a specific DMC color, like 310, 666, 948. And I was like, that's a little bit more work than I wanted. How's that for honesty? That was a little bit more work than I wanted. So I just generally said black, then red, white, blue, green, browns and tans, yellow, purple, gray, orange, pink, and then a specialty floss or a metallic floss. And that's how I'm going to approach that day. So all of my stitches they won't all be in the same piece, because I'm like, I don't think I have a piece that does that. But it's not necessarily going to be 12 different pieces either. So that's how I'm approaching that. I know a couple of other people said that they really like that idea and maybe joining in. I think that's fantastic. And I look forward to seeing everybody's things. I guess from what everybody's saying, Instagram is moving away from hashtags, and that's going to really stink. So you have to use, like, you have to tag a specific person. So the like his Princess Kelly or whatever. So that's going to make it a little bit harder. Between now and next week, I also have to stitch a little Jeep ornament for my Jeep sister, my Jeep babe sister friend, for our exchange, and do a couple other things. Bean went through and has been like putting my flosses that I've been done with, like my floss drops, in numerical order. I need to do business cards for Hillbilly Candle Company. I mean, I have a lot to do. But the first thing that's got to get done is my house has got to get a little bit more straightened up. So, and that starts with taking my dog, 2 of the 4, to go get their nails trimmed. And then they get chicken nuggets as a treat. I know, probably not the best plan, but it works. And I think Bean said she's going to work on dishes. I don't know what they took down for dinner, so I don't know. My son made all of Thanksgiving. I woke up, I got to sleep in. I woke up, breakfast was already made. And then he made all of dinner, and he actually served me my plate. It was fantastic. It was absolutely delicious. He made Wolfgang Puck's braised short rib recipe. And then we had mashed potatoes and loaded cauliflower, roasted Brussels sprouts. What else did we have?
What are you looking for?
I don't remember. Green bean casserole and stuffing. It was really good. It was really good. Yeah, I think he has a new appreciation for all that I do on holidays because
I'm never doing it again.
He says he's never doing it again.
Except I probably will.
Probably he will. So yeah, so I am going to let you go. I will see you next week. That's kind of the other thing is check out Tammy over at Leopard and Lace XOXO Co. I'll take her down below. She's starting to do finishing for other people, and she just did a finishing and is hosting a sale. I don't know, a finishing party for a series of gingerbread houses put out by kind of collaboration that has been put together by Dirty Annie's. It's so cute, and Tammy's finish is like top notch, stellar. And she used some stuff from Paisley and Polka Dot. It's so cute, and if I have it in my budget, I will definitely be doing those. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I hope everybody had fun. Did you score anything big for Black Friday? I didn't really go out. I picked up a couple things online yesterday for the kids for Christmas. I don't know. I'm kind of boring, and that's okay. So, but remember, you are smart. You are beautiful. You are cherished. You are strong. You are loved. You are needed, and you are wanted. And most of all, you matter. So I will see you next week. Actually, I will see you Thursday for our Survivor update. No longer Dancing with the Stars. I'll have to find some other game. Some other show to make a game out of. And in the meantime, I'm watching Marvel. Who knew? We'll see you later.